What if I told you there exists a temple that defied nature itself? Buried under ice for 400 years, yet when the snow melted it stood untouched as if protected by an unseen force. Some say it's not just a temple but a divine portal. A gateway between worlds where the physical and spiritual realms merge. A place where Lord Shiva is believed to have revealed himself, guiding the Pandavas to salvation. And here's the mystery. Despite being buried under ice for centuries, modern science has no answer for how it remained untouched. Was this the result of advanced ancient engineering? Or was there a divine force at play? This is the untold story of the Kedarnath Temple. Keep watching as we reveal the temple's most guarded secrets. The Kedarnath Temple sits high in the Himalayas at 3,584 meters above sea level, where the air is thin, the wind strong, and the ground is covered in snow most of the year. Only the bravest pilgrims make their way here, facing the tough journey to seek blessings from Lord Shiva. But this temple is more than just a place of worship. It's a mystery that has stood the test of time. Built on a large stone platform, the temple has survived powerful earthquakes, floods, and harsh weather. But what's even more amazing is that for nearly 400 years, it was buried under thick ice and snow. When the glaciers melted and the temple was uncovered, scientists were shocked to find that it had remained completely intact. No cracks, no damage, not even a small sign of decay. How did this ancient temple survive when modern buildings often crumble in extreme conditions? Some believe it was due to brilliant ancient engineering, while others think a divine force has kept it safe all these years. There's also a belief that Kedarnath is more than just a temple. It's a cosmic gateway, a place where the spiritual world and the physical world connect. Could this sacred site hold secrets we don't yet understand? Is Lord Shiva's energy protecting the temple, keeping it untouched by time and disaster? The more we explore, the more questions arise. And maybe the answers are hidden in the ancient stories passed down through the ages. After the great Mahabharata war, the Pandavas felt overwhelmed with guilt for the destruction they had caused. They wanted to find a way to make up for their actions and decided to go on a journey to seek forgiveness from Lord Shiva. But Shiva, known for his tricky ways, didn't want to forgive them so easily. To test them, Shiva transformed into a massive bull and hid in the mountains of Uttarakhand. He hoped the Pandavas wouldn't be able to find him, but Bhima, the strongest of the Pandavas, recognized the bull as Shiva. He rushed forward to catch him, but just as he reached out, Shiva began to sink into the ground to escape. In a desperate move, Bhima grabbed onto the bull's hump. The hump stayed above the ground while the rest of Shiva's body disappeared into the earth. The Pandavas were in awe of this divine event. To honor what had happened, they built a temple at that very spot, and the hump that Bhima held onto became the Shiva Lingam, the sacred symbol of Lord Shiva that is worshipped at Kedarnath today. This story of Bhima and Shiva is not just about seeking forgiveness, it also shows the power and mystery of Lord Shiva. Even though the Pandavas had made mistakes, their determination and faith in Shiva earned them his blessing. The Shiva Lingam at Kedarnath stands as a reminder of this powerful moment and the bond between the Pandavas and Lord Shiva. Today, pilgrims from all over the world visit Kedarnath to honor this legend, remembering how a simple act of faith led to the creation of one of the most sacred temples in the world. Kedarnath may be the most famous of the sacred sites dedicated to Lord Shiva, but it is not the only place where his divine presence is said to have left its mark. In fact, Shiva's journey with the Pandavas is believed to have created 5 powerful temples, each symbolizing a different part of his body. These temples are part of a sacred group known as the Panch Kedar, or the 5 Kedars. Each of these temples holds a special connection to Lord Shiva. At Tungnath, it is believed that Shiva's arms appeared. Situated at an incredible height, Tungnath is one of the highest temples in the world. Pilgrims believe that by visiting this temple, they are connecting with the strength and protection of Shiva's arms. At Rudranath, it is said that Lord Shiva's face appeared. Located in a peaceful, serene area surrounded by nature, the face represents Shiva's power and wisdom, offering guidance to those who seek it. At Madhyamaheshwar, the temple is said to house Shiva's stomach. Madhyamaheshwar is considered a place of great spiritual nourishment, and visiting it is believed to help cleanse the soul and bring inner peace. The final temple, Kalpeshwar, is where Shiva's hair appeared. Tucked away in the forests of Uttarakhand, Kalpeshwar is known for its tranquil surroundings, and here, the hare represents Shiva's deep connection to nature and the wild. Together, these 5 temples form the Panch Kedar, a pilgrimage route that spiritual seekers believe holds the key to ultimate freedom. Pilgrims from across the world visit all 5 temples, hoping that by doing so, they will achieve moksha, liberation from the endless cycle of life, death, and rebirth. This sacred journey is thought to purify the soul, bringing it closer to Lord Shiva and freeing it from earthly struggles. But the protection of Kedarnath goes beyond its devoted pilgrims. The temple is said to be under the watchful eye of a powerful guardian, Bhairavnath, a fierce form of Lord Shiva. Bhairavnath's shrine, located just 500 meters from the temple, is a striking sight. Unlike most shrines, Bhairavnath's is completely open, with no roof or walls to shelter it. Yet despite being exposed to the harshest weather conditions, freezing winters, heavy snowfall and fierce storms, the shrine remains untouched. How is this possible? Locals believe that Bhairavnath himself guards the temple, especially during the harsh winter months when the area is deserted. It is said that when the snow piles up and the freezing winds howl through the valley, Bhairavnath stands vigil, protecting Kedarnath from any harm. Some locals even claim to have witnessed a divine presence patrolling the temple grounds at night. The figure of Bhairavnath, they believe, moves silently through the dark, ensuring that no damage comes to the sacred temple, keeping it safe until pilgrims return in the spring. This divine protection adds to the mystique of Kedarnath, making it more than just a physical journey for pilgrims. Those who visit Kedarnath, along with the other 4 temples of the Panch Kedar, believe that they are walking a path guarded by forces beyond human understanding. Forces that connect them to something greater, something eternal. As they visit these sacred sites, they seek to achieve moksha. This sacred journey, protected by Bhairavnath and the divine energy of Lord Shiva, is thought to purify the soul, leading it closer to ultimate freedom and the divine. The mysteries of Kedarnath, Bhairavnath and the Panch Kedar continue to draw pilgrims who believe in the power of these sacred sites to transform their lives and bring them closer to liberation. One of the most astonishing modern-day miracles happened in 2013, when a catastrophic flood struck Uttarakhand, wiping out everything in its path. Entire villages were swept away, and thousands of lives were lost. The flood brought down massive boulders and debris, causing widespread destruction. Yet, through all the chaos, one thing remained untouched: the Kedarnath Temple. Incredibly, huge boulders came crashing down from the mountains. But they stopped just inches away from the temple's walls, forming a natural barrier around it. The temple stood strong, unscathed by the devastation all around. Many locals and pilgrims believe this was no accident. Some say it was a sign of divine intervention, a miracle performed by Lord Shiva to protect his sacred temple. But what do you think? Was it just a strange coincidence? Or could there have been something more at play? The mystery of how the temple survived such a powerful force of nature has left many wondering whether the temple is truly protected by divine power. Could there be forces beyond our understanding that shield the temple from harm? Or is it simply the result of an extraordinary chain of events? Kedarnath Temple is more than just a place of worship. It is a riddle written in stone. It's a site filled with stories, legends, and events that defy logic. The temple is not only a gateway to the past, but also a place where the boundaries between the spiritual and physical worlds seem to blur. Whether you believe in science, legends, or divine power, one thing is undeniable: Kedarnath is a mystery that refuses to be fully explained. And maybe, just maybe, that's exactly how it was meant to be. After all, some mysteries are meant to remain unsolved, leaving us in awe of the unknown and the power that lies within it. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What do you think about these mysteries? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring the unknown.